Do you like basketball? Basketball, no. I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, the only NBA podcast, coming to you live from the moon, baby. It's a low-gravity episode. We're bouncing around, trying to figure some stuff out. I'm your host, Jack, a.k.a. joestar. With me, as always, the world-famous Pablo Escobar. Pablo, how you doing today?
I finished Orb yesterday.
Yeah?
It was really good, but in the final episode, they make one of the most bizarre storytelling decisions that I've ever seen.
It's
in
Assassin's
history.
Creed, and a guy's been time traveling the whole time.
No, there's like I'm not going to spoil it. So everyone go watch Orb and then come back. And then once everyone comments, I finished Orb. What the heck was that?
What
we can
the
talk
heck?
about. But like, it was the type of thing where it really lasted for the final 2 episodes. I was like, what is happening? And I'm like, surely this will be cleared up in the next 2
Don't call
episodes.
me Shirley, you know?
What was not cleared up? Oh, surely the author has addressed this. Pretty sure he has not addressed this. Surely the guys on Reddit, they'll know.
At least Gay came out and he's like, hey, in the final months, I fucking hated you guys. I did not like writing this shit.
And, like, surely someone has popped off on an interpretation of this. No one's got a concrete idea. And even the people who like, even the like smart ideas, I'm like, I don't know if you're cooking. I like truly. I
So the ending is
something
something that like you kind of need to make theories about to square it.
The ending itself is fine, but there's just like this one random moment
Oh.
right before the ending, and it's like, okay, wait, hold on a second. How does this fit with literally everything else? It's one of the most bizarre things I have ever seen, and it honestly knocks the show down for me.
That
it probably
sucks.
shouldn't, but it.
I mean, I'll still
down.
watch it, but like, yeah. I just got to 2 media consumption things. First of all, I just finished a book called I Who Have Never Known Men. Holy fuck, it was so good. I usually don't read books that fast. I read this thing in like 3 days. And it's good. It's about, like, these women are trapped in a bunker underground after the apocalypse. Like, they're held prisoner there. And they have no idea about, like, time past. They literally just get fed and they get water, and that's it. And, like, they're not supposed to, like, really talk to each other or do anything. And they're like that for, like, 10 years. And then all of the guards one day fucking disappear. And they, like, get out into the world and everything. And the whole book, I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, this is like, I'm surely towards the end I will get some explanation of what happened, or like some grander scope idea of shit going on. Never came. Never, like, I didn't need it. We turned a corner about halfway through the book where I was like, yo, the story's not even about that, bro. The story's about humanity inside all of us. It was so good. And then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I just got to a fucking crazy plot twist. I don't even know if it's a plot twist because we're so early, but like, fuck, I'll write the timestamp down. What are we, 3:30? Because I want to talk about it real quick. King Fury Bradley, this motherfucker's working with the Deadly Sins people. King Bradley, Mr. Wrath with the dope-ass eye patch thing. I was like, in retrospect, I'm like, obviously, like, look at him. Like, something's going on here. But I also don't fully believe he's bad. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. 3:30, spoilers, censor. All right. We could pad out this intro a little more. 4 minutes is kind of brief for us. Do you have any stuff on your mind?
Speaking of brief, the latest thing I was watching, I'm only 6 minutes into the Stephen A's response to LeBron. This is his latest one.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Well, he just said he had a huge dick.
LeBron or Stephen A?
Himself. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. So He like played a clip of LeBron on the Pat McAfee show where
Okay.
LeBron was making fun of him. He's like, I bet as soon as he heard me talking about it, he went home, got in his tighty whities, got his ice cream out, and started watching, and just big smile on his face. And then
Nice.
Stephen A. is like, no one's smiling here. And by the way, I don't wear tighty whities. I'll let you figure out why that is. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying, right?
Oh, Jesus. Well, I've been having a lot of fun consuming this entirely through a propaganda lens, where I don't even let Stephen A's comments get into my sphere. I only consume it through the stuff that LeBron says, and so hey, LeBron's right. Whatever LeBron says, that's correct. I'm not entertaining Stephen A's opinion at all. And it's worked out pretty well so far.
I might make a TikTok soon where I'm like, yeah, Stephen A. destroyed him. Stephen A. fans were so up.
The Stephen A. hive. What a fucking psychopath, dude. Just like, oh my God. I wish I could get like the Michael Jordan commercial where there's 3 of him, like the North Carolina version of him playing the old man version of him, and then at the end like the 91 MVP version of him walks in. I would love 3 versions of Stephen A. Smith like that to really break down what's happening here, because I feel like younger Stephen A. would be like, what are you guys doing? Why are you, like, is this good for us?
I don't know. He's always been kind of a... I think he's always been like, he wants the attention. Because he famously, while he was in college on the basketball team, he was also at the school newspaper, and he wrote a story about how his coach should step down because he has health problems.
My coach is fat as shit, can't get up to point at me at the end of the bench. Maybe he shouldn't work here anymore.
And I think he was like a legendary coach back then at the time.
Well, now it's Stephen A. He's the legend.
And then Stephen A. like rose to fame by being like Allen Iverson's guy and like reporting. And I think they have a bad relationship because Stephen A. reported something like unfair about him. But I have this epic screen recording I took. Hold on. Look.
I'm pooping on the players and all of this other stuff. I'm pooping.
What, do you hear it?
And all of this
Yeah,
other stuff. I'm pooping on the players and all of this.
I thought it was a full clip. I didn't realize that it had looped around. I was like, damn, he's really stuttering here. What's going on? I'm pooping on the players.
I'm pooping on the player. So at the beginning, speaking of the 3 Michael Jordans,
Yes.
2 thoughts on that actually.
All
I'd
right.
like an updated Michael Jordan commercial where current day MJ is just sitting on the sidelines and he's uninterested and he's got a cigar and he's like, I don't care about basketball. Play without me. I hate this.
I mean, the biggest jeans they make.
Is F1 on? I care about racing now.
Is Frankie Muniz going right now? I gotta watch this kid.
And then number 2, at the beginning of Stephen A's video, he announces he's going on tour with 2 other guys. He is going on tour. It's called the Three Americans tour. No, some people who are probably to the right of us on some issues, but definitely to the left astronomically, and maybe to the left mythologically as well. Like I don't know if these guys know that the Giants are back.
Well, I mean, as long as we can all, hey, Cyclops were real. That's all. If we have that ground in common, then I can get on board with a lot of different, differing opinions. Yeah, I will say Stephen A. Just
wait, do you want to know who the 2 Americans are? Who
yeah, sorry. I thought you weren't getting. No, go please.
No. Chris Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, Bill O'Reilly and Stephen A. Oh my God, it'd be so sick if we got a murder-suicide out of that.
Who's what? Who's doing which part?
Bill's snapping, probably. I would have to imagine.
Is he killing Stephen A. and Chris Cuomo and then himself?
Chris Cuomo can get away, I guess. I don't have that many feelings about Chris Cuomo.
Well, would you call him the Italian N-word?
What is that? I didn't even know they had one of those.
You don't remember that? I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. They called him Fredo.
Fredo. Isn't that a guy's name in
that's
fucking
the guy in
The
Godfather, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. Someone. There's like a video from a long time ago where someone like went up to him in public and to harass him. They're like, "Hey, Fredo," and he's like, "That's the N word for Italians.
the
Don't
N-word.
you ever call me that ever again."
Yeah, but so Stephen A., the fakest left-leaning person I've ever seen for 10 minutes. Just when he was like, healthcare should be free, I think.
He said that?
I swear he had a moment like that where they were like, what if Stephen A. ran for president? And then he was like, if I ran for president, I like it when kids get lunch at school. Call me crazy. I like it when kids get fed. And it's like every other position he holds, at every other, like, professional opportunity throughout the course of his entire career, he has chosen to personally profit over benefiting like the entirety of his profession or something. Like maybe not. Oh shit! Can you hear me still?
We lagged for a second. Now we're back.
We be lagging. But yeah, like he just at every opportunity he chooses to benefit personally instead of pushing maybe like the journalism side of basketball forward as a whole. He's just like, no, what if we just turned it into screaming and I made $1 billion and I got Max Kellerman's dead now. I had him executed, but it doesn't matter because I made another $1 billion when that happened.
Is he still not back, Max Kellerman? Does he tweet? At least?
Don't get me wrong, I don't follow the guy on anything, so it's entirely possible that a ghost could be running his socials, but
my Twitter got hacked this morning and I can't I think it's just done for.
I think Twitter's just down is what it is.
Well, no, I got an email specifically, like 3 back-to-back emails, like all at 6:41 a.m. and it was like, there's been a weird login attempt on your account. Oh, you're in the account. Oh, thanks for turning on two-factor authentication in the account.
Oh.
So now I can't get in, and it's at least luckily it's not my Pablo Escobar account or
it's
my
not
Hot
Tunes TV China NBA.
Yeah, because I do have two-factor authentication already.
Damn it!
For
I was
that
gonna
one.
DM that account and be like, "Give it back! Release him!"
It's just my regular lurking account, but I looked it up. Apparently, this happens to a ton of people. It's definitely a bot based on how quick it happened, and they don't do anything with it.
Well, it's because it's not real. They just deny that it's happening.
Well, they literally have no one working there anymore. He
Yeah.
cut everyone, so there's like all over their Reddit page or whatever. People are like, did this happen to anyone else? And they're like, yeah, check the whole sub. This happens all the time to everyone.
They
we
hit
can't
me with
get
a
in.
brick after
They
I
got
asked
no one
about
to
it.
They got no one to respond. But yeah, Stephen A. I've said it before. He's he thinks he's a centrist who doesn't know other centrists exist, I guess. And he thinks that he is going to get shot if he runs for president by having fiscally right ideas and socially left ideas.
They're calling it the most radical ticket of all time, baby. He's like, gay people should be allowed to get married, but can we lower these taxes, please? Come on. And
he's like gay people should be able to get married, but don't tell kids that they are doing.
We're gonna
it
give
school.
gay people 6 states they can get married in. But then come on. What is that? Leave
travel?
us 44? Okay, so they can have Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa, and North Dakota.
Hawaii. They're out there in the islands doing their stuff.
He does seem like a guy who would not be plugged into boycotting travel to Hawaii. Obviously he's not, but like just pitching the idea to him, it's like, hey, the local people in Hawaii actually don't like the tourism. It's like ravaged the island. It makes some money in the short term, sure, but it's just really destructive. And he's like, what? I'm going to Hawaii.
He is Yeah, he's just he's very conservative on most things, and I do think he's. I was telling my friend, I think this is a win for him, and politically, because the right hates LeBron so much.
Yeah.
I think he's going to use this to gain favor, and he's going to be like, I always told the truth. I'm a centrist in the NBA world. I praised LeBron. I said he was great, and I also told him if he
I
put
told
his
him how it
hands
is,
on me,
man. You know,
I'm gonna beat
I
him
spoke
up.
truth to power. That's what the conservative party in America is all about. Is speaking
Yeah.
truth to power.
So he's really going like he's going mega right now. Like
Mega,
he did an
MAGA.
interview with Ben Shapiro 3 days ago.
Oh,
And he
shit.
did then also before that was Bill O'Reilly, and yeah. But he called out RG3. RG3, you sound ignorant in all caps.
Nice, nice.
So he'll go
I
baseline.
wonder if Ben Shapiro's ever said anything on par with Robert Griffin III's Jackie Robinson take. I wonder. I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder what that guy would think if he was around back then. He also Stephen A. did a sit down with Jonathan Majors. I didn't even know about that one.
Shit.
That is odd. So yeah, he's really good. He's really going crazy. I think he will definitely. You got to wonder. So he's definitely too poor to run. So he would have to be funded by some huge people.
Yeah.
That will push him even further, right? And so like
Yes.
obviously he'll take like APAC money if he could get it. He'll take any kind of money if he could get it. But now I think the biggest question is, does he run as a Republican or as a Democrat? I don't know.
I think I don't like this. I think now that we're talking through realistically about what
I'm a little excited.
Guys, I want to stop this. Let me off, please. Guys, I'm scared.
But wow. What a hypocrite you are. You're always complaining that he ruined sports journalism and he's ruining NBA coverage, and now he's going to leave to go on to bigger and better things, and you're upset?
I don't even think he would leave. I think he would just do a worse job at both. He'd be like, I can handle the workload. Come on, I built myself from the ground up, guys.
Oh, first take live from the Oval Office?
Nice. Oh, man. Yeah.
Did
I wonder
Kofi
what
make
kind
a
of
video
people
about it yet? I'm excited.
I wonder what kind of people, because obviously ICE is kidnapping just random citizens right now. I wonder who Stephen A. would pivot them towards. What group of people he would point them at. Maybe who's like a sports. He hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Cowboys fans, I'm sorry if Stephen A. gets into office.
I think he would be like, they shouldn't be wearing plain clothes when they go up to them. They should be in suits and or be in uniform. The ICE agents when they.
But then it would take one event where one of them gets like punched because they were wearing a suit, and he's like, okay, well, if those are the stakes, then we have to do what we have to do.
Ugh, and you know what's I wonder what kind of dirt they would uncover over the course of a race, because he did in his book, he revealed some dirt that he like cheated on his wife.
Yeah, we've talked about that
had a
before.
kid.
He's not a perfect guy.
No, but he is as perfect. But that's what makes him perfect. That he's because he's not perfect, so we could all be him. Stephen A. Smith is an idea, not more than a person. Sort of like heliocentrism.
I'm Stephen A. Smith. No, I'm Stephen A. Smith. What are you doing?
I was gonna try and say one of his trademark catchphrases, but I couldn't think fast enough to which one.
Bamboozled.
I'll never
jerked
be Stephen
off,
A. Smith.
tickled, spit
sure.
on, and led astray.
Oh my god! I really want to see him on the debate stage. I wish he could debate Trump, but actually he would just kiss up to Trump.
Oh yeah. Well, like I don't know. If he had a handler beforehand who's like, hey, depending on how nice you are, they're probably a cabinet position if you lose this race. If you're just not an asshole in this debate, and you don't push him too hard on the serious stuff, He would be like, "Oh shit, cabinet of morning talk shows? Yeah, I'm in. Secretary of TV."
We've got an NBA figure about to join the cabinet.
Miriam Adelson?
No, stay tuned for the Houston Rockets segment.
Oh, okay. Hassan was going off about Miriam Adelson on. My girlfriend was watching his stream. I don't watch his streams because I'm not a woke leftist. But
you're gonna let your girl watch?
Oh, I make her
dude?
no video. It's audio only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
I'm the alpha. I see the glow of the computer screen. What are you watching? What do you want? Nothing. Leave me alone. But yeah, he was like pissed about Miriam Adelson. And she was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Well, Miriam Adelson put estrogen in all of Luca's food, so he gained." Does estrogen make you gain weight? Actually,
I don't know. Well, boobs are weight.
That's true, and he had them when he went to L.A. I mean, jeez, Louise. So yeah.
Yep. Hey, and he was complaining to the refs all the time. What are you on your period? Yeah.
Wow. Okay, all right. And on that note, 20 minutes. Easy peasy. Let's get into the fucking episode. The Thunder. Let me timestamp this. Oh, shit. It's also my brother's birthday. I forgot to say that. So, happy birthday, my brother. 1/21, guns. Lay down your arms. Put up a fight. Okay, the Thunder. 4-0 in their last 4. They beat the Grizzlies, Kings, Clippers, Hornets. Officially, the winningest season in Thunder history at 61 wins. If they hit 65 wins or more, then they will eclipse any mark that the Seattle Supersonics hit as well. So, pretty sick-ass team. The Thunder team that set the record with 60 wins prior to this, it was the 2012-13 Thunder. They finished as the first best offense and the fourth best defense. Serge Ibaka led the league in blocks on that team, and a 22-year-old Reggie Jackson averaged 15, 5, and 4 over the Thunder's last 9 playoff games after Pat Bev took out Russell Westbrook. So, yeah, a moment in time immortalized for the 2013 Thunder.
Remember, they didn't like each other, Reggie and Westbrook?
I've seen the the beef. Yeah, they have a beef history episode, I'm pretty sure.
Crazy time. Reggie Jackson. Looking back, I feel like I would have been really into Reggie Jackson as a draft prospect. I don't know what he was doing in college, but just the wingspan. I'd be like, oh my God.
When did he start wearing the goggles? Was that a full-time thing?
I feel like it wasn't. In OKC?
Yeah,
I don't
think
like
he
the
had goggles.
in
I think
OKC.
he's cool. I think it's cool to have a distinct accessory.
Yeah.
When did Reggie?
Imagine if someone had a sports monocle.
That would
Think
be
Smart,
stupid.
Play Smart, TM.
That'd be stupid.
No. Have you ever seen Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Mr. Harriman has a monocle.
Yeah. They have a basketball player in that show, and he doesn't wear one.
Well, he's not playing. He's retired
because
he lost his arm.
And his monocle. He could play one-handed. He just can't play one-eyed.
Oh, one of his eyes is also busted as well. So he should probably wear them.
His depth perception is fucked.
You know who imagined him? Jordan Michael.
Jordan Michael? Whoa. Yep. Jordan Michael Beasley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? I mean, the Thunder, pretty crazy. We got the first 2 bad Shea games of the season, shooting percentage-wise. But it doesn't matter. The MVP thing is cooked at this point. And then he just went off in the Grizzlies win last night. I looked away. So did you watch the Grizzlies game at all?
No.
What is this?
Wait, this was the game last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was watching March Madness.
Oh yeah, there were some good games. The first couple of good games. The Arkansas game was pretty good. Shea, so a 21-point win. Thunder beat the Grizzlies. Shea puts up 37 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 60% from the field. He's a plus 26. I looked away from this game for 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. It was tied at 99. The second I looked back, it was a 20-point game. The Thunder just nuked, and like the benches were cleared with 2 minutes left. I was like, oh, okay, damn, we're done. All right, yeah. So just a very good game. I mean, the Grizzlies, we'll get to them in a little bit. Crazy stuff all around, but yeah, good week for the Thunder. Have you heard about the Grizzlies at all? I'm curious.
Heard about him?
Taylor Jenkins?
No, I don't think. Is this new?
I thought about this because you just woke up. They fired Taylor Jenkins today.
What?
Taylor Jenkins. He's fired. I like the way you sat up. That's really cool. Yeah, because I said we'll get to the Grizzlies, and you're like, well, what's going on with the Grizzlies, dude? Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies fired Taylor Jenkins earlier today. Let's just do the Grizzlies now, then. Let's just hit the Grizzlies segment now.
I only had 1 point win for OKC, so that's fine. But they beat the Clippers when Shea went 7 for 29, and they had no Chet and they had no J-Dub.
I mean, yeah, and the Clippers have been playing out of their fucking mind, but yeah, the Thunder are just insane, especially now that the Hartenstein Chet lineups have kind of started to gel a little bit. It's crazy. But yeah, the Grizzlies. Okay, let's call it 23 minutes they were at. 1-3 in their last 4. They beat the Jazz. They lost to the Thunder, the Clippers, the Blazers. Taylor Jenkins fired earlier today. The Finnish assistant head coach, I don't remember his name, something like Isaugo or something.
The inventor of the wheel.
Whoa, okay. The wheel offense or the wheel in real life?
I said what I said.
Hey, okay. Yeah, so he's taking over as a interim or official head coach. I really have no idea. Heading 9 games left in the regular season. Head coach fired. And 5 of their upcoming 9 games are against Western Conference opponents that are like around them in the standings. Fuck, I didn't write it down. Well, I tweeted it, but I didn't write it down in my notes. Let me see this. I know they play, I believe it's the Lakers, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Wolves, and the Mavericks in 5 of their next 9 games. And then they also play the Celtics tonight and the Pistons in the near future. So most of their opponents from here on out, sometimes at the end of the season, you get some teams that are like resting up, phoning it in for the playoffs or whatever. They're like, seeding secured. I'm not going to roll the dice on an injury here or whatever. Or they're just trash, like the Hornets or something. It's like, hey, season's over. We don't care. That's not how the Grizzlies' schedule closes out the season. A lot of their opponents will be very engaged to try and stay afloat or gain ground in the standings. So now that they have their head coach is gone. That's fucking crazy, right?
I'm very surprised. This is bizarre. So it seems as if it's like it may be a coup type situation where they hired the assistant. He's like the
CIA did.
He's the hot young basketball mind, offensive hot shot.
Taylor Jenkins was doing land reform in the Smoky Mountains, and they were like, "Well, we can't have that. We gotta step in and get this guy out of here." And so they implanted this hot new young guy.
It's like Taylor Jenkins. Usually this happens in football. He's like the old hard-nosed, we gotta, basketball's about grinding. And then this guy's like, do the wheel.
Basketball's about
I'm from
bumping.
Finland. Do the wheel.
Do the wheel.
Best of all, shoot the ball. We have guys who play kroners. Oh no, that's Swedish maybe.
Hey, whatever. Shout out to that entire region, baby. Now you got a head coach.
If you guys aren't sharing, if you guys don't have the same currency, what's it all for up there? Idiots.
Okay, they pay doubles, and we pay crumbles. So can you just keep them straight?
I'm from Norway. I'm not from Denmark. We're in 2 different places. But
7 foot tall blonde guy versus 7 foot tall dirty blonde guy.
I suppose it's probably they're probably looking at U.S. and Canada the same way. That's Yeah, it's got to be like a Phil Jackson type issue where they were like, or maybe like a Moneyball type issue, like lean more into it. No, we've gone too far. No,
I have to make decisions that I can explain when I'm in job interviews next spring.
Yeah,
Philip Seymour Hoffman's so good, dude.
Yeah, so that would be my guess, but we have no intel right now, and for it to be this close to the playoffs is nuts. Like,
yeah, a lot of people are speculating it's a Ime Udoka pilled situation where it's just like, hey, something happened, you're done. Where there's no adjustment period. We're not gonna do like a transitory thing. You're done. You're out of here.
As Dennis Smith Jr. Wait, that was his name, right? Yeah. That's the basketball player?
The bouncy guy from the Mavericks originally.
As Dennis Smith Jr. would say, he was slanging his wood.
I mean, maybe. I have no idea. This is all conjecture, but yeah. And so, I mean, on top of what's been a very tumultuous couple of weeks for the Grizzlies, they're 2-5 in their last 7 games. Brandon Clark, PCL sprain.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably
Rest in
done for the
peace.
playoffs.
He is done for the year, they said.
Okay. Ja Morant has missed 4 straight games with like a rotating thing of injuries where it's like, his hamstrings hurt, his shoulders hurt, his wrist is hurt. And I mean, don't get me wrong, all those things can be hurt at the same time and cause you to miss games, I guess. I've just seen fans pretty upset with the inconsistency from the medical staff. And yeah, losing basketball games in a pretty important stretch of the season. If the season ended today, they would be the 5-4 matchup with the Lakers. Ooh.
Is that what it is? The Rockets are real up. I know that much.
Yeah, the Rockets are the 2 seed, and they've been pulling away. We'll talk about them next. But yeah, 4-5 is the Grizzlies Lakers right now. I don't know. They could beat the Lakers if Luka still sucks and everything, but the Lakers could also definitely beat them. Like I would probably go pick the Lakers if I had to.
Yeah, considering Ja Morant has not played an extended stretch of good basketball in
He had 44 points, then he disappeared.
Nah, this is a great Houdini. This is his greatest trick of all. Oh, fire alarm?
Huh?
Or I'm assuming that's in your...
Is there like a beeping thing going on?
Yeah. You don't hear that in real life?
Oh, no. Oh, shit, maybe someone's fire alarm is going. It's not what my building's fire alarm sounds like. Oh, I think it was a car alarm. Okay. That was kind of a weak-ass car alarm. Damn.
I have a thing where every time I'm asleep and I'm woken up by a car alarm, I panic,
God.
and I think it's my car alarm going off, and I'm like scrambling to find my keys, and then I have to like get out of sleep brain.
Okay, I'm gonna close my fucking window because this guy just has to back up for 10 minutes, I guess. What do you want me to key up while you're?
Sorry, he's doing his blue collar job. He's getting the Pepsi bottles out the back of the truck while you're in your bourgeois
BDS
apartment talking. No, Pepsi's okay. I'm pretty sure.
Probably. I've been drinking Pepsi,
Yeah.
so I feel
I've
bad.
been drinking a ton of Pepsi because they told me not to
Pepsi.
drink Coke. God, that's what I'm gonna do.
I made a change, guys. I made a material sacrifice.
Yeah, and if they take away Pepsi too, I might switch sides.
You can't have both, okay? Sorry.
Listen, I hate genocide too, but I love soda. It's crazy.
All right, if the beeping comes back, I'll go away. But the problem if I go close the window, I have to get my fan out. It's pretty warm in here today.
Oh, it's a warm day by me as well. I haven't gone outside yet.
All right, Desmond Bane. What about him?
Him, Ja Morant, and Scottie Pippen Jr. are the first trio of Grizzlies teammates to all record 300-plus assists in a season.
Swag.
Yeah.
I wonder what else slang was like back in like 2012.
Beast. These guys are so
Oh.
beast.
YOLO, that kind of thing.
Epic was real big, but I say Epic a lot.
Epic. Yeah, that's the problem with bringing something back ironically for a couple weeks is then you're just stuck saying it for forever. One time we passed a guy in public and he said cool beans and I said cool beans for like 3 months after that.
Oh. All right. So 2012 slang: derp, YOLO, brony. What is romnesia? Twerking and selfie.
Jeez. Well, twerking
Yeah,
and selfie have just kind of like that's just regular words now.
Well, you know that old news clip where they're like, "What's the internet?" That's not going to catch on or
Yeah.
whatever. There was one, the Rooster Teeth podcast. They had one years ago where it looks crazy now, but one of them was like, "I just came back from Australia. What do you call this when you take a picture of yourself? What do you call that?" And they're like, I don't know, a self shot, a self snap, and I don't.
Yeah.
It's just they're like, it's just a picture, and he's like, they're calling it a selfie, and then everyone's like, that's so stupid. That's not gonna
terrible.
catch. That's ridiculous. They're like, must be an Australian thing. It's
Australia they set the bar for the cultural
Yeah.
zeitgeist.
Yeah, Australia, all they're doing is it's all just the best looking people on the beach, and they're
Mhm.
avoiding all the most dangerous animals, and they're all
Yep.
saying cool slang.
I don't know. There was a horror movie a while back. It was called like Wolf Creek. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Very mid 2000s. I remember it vividly because it was always just available at the Red Box by my house. It was a horror movie where like teens go out camping in the Australian outback, except the bad guy is just like a crazy fucking like Australian redneck type dude. He's just like,
Nice.
"Oh, I'm gonna get ya," and he snipes people, and he has a big knife. But he's just like, "Yeah, gotcha." Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's never like, it's just some crazy fucking guy. The suspense is comically low. All right. So yeah, the Grizzlies. Give them a rating. Vibes rating right now.
Well, I don't. It'll have to depend on.
Gun to your head. Give them a vibes rating.
Gun on my head. 4 out of 10.
Ooh.
Well, who's got the gun? Is
The
it
Australian guy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it Taylor Jenkins? After he's been fired, he's like, "You did this to me." I'm like, "It wasn't me,
I
Taylor.
had nothing to do with this. Good. You're looking for Coach Lou. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I don't have anything else. Yeah, they got nuked in the closing seconds of the Thunder game. I think they closed the game on a 26-5 run. The Thunder did. Yeah, so not a super productive night for the Grizzlies. Okay, let me timestamp that, ho. 37. Oh, let's call it 38. The Houston Rockets at the number 2 seed. They're 3-1 in their last 4. They beat the Hawks, the Heat, the Magic. They've lost to the Nuggets. 10-1 in their last 11 games, really putting some distance between themselves and the Nuggets in the 3rd seed. Over that 10-1 stretch, they've been the 5th best offense, the 5th best defense, and the 5th best net rating.
Booyah. Yeah, they had the 9-game winning streak. It was ended to Denver, their eternal foes, and
Not my eternal. I don't fucking think about them that much.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come on. Jeez.
Stephen A. Smith, or not Stephen A. Smith, Stephen Adams. Stephen Adams currently has the highest offensive rebounding percentage in NBA history. Wow. He joins the likes of there was 2 other guys in the graphic with him. One of them was Bulls Andre Drummond, and I forget who the other one was. And yeah, so Jalen Green, he had a pair of 30 bombs. He's been playing he's had some good games down the stretch here.
Well, that's unprecedented. He's been playing up and down. You know, he's had some good ones. He's had some bad ones.
Yeah,
I've never heard about this Jalen Green fella.
I'm hoping for some momentum. So the Trump administration added Tillman Fertitta. Guess what cabinet position Tillman Fertitta
Oh man, is it stupid?
is? It's kind of weird.
Was it
I
like
don't know if
made
it's
up
stupid.
for him, or has it been
No.
there? Have you
well,
heard about it?
I'll say he's an ambassador to a country. Guess which country?
Oh, can I get a area of the world?
Europe.
Germany.
Italy.
Oh.
I don't know why him. Is that an
Tillman
Italian name?
Fertitta,
Is
Hey.
it? But yeah. So I don't fully know why, and I don't fully know what villain stuff he's gonna do there. But he is like divesting from a whole bunch of his companies. He's like actually giving up stuff, which is kind of surprising for
It's kind of
someone.
scary because Italy's always running fascist politicians. It seems like every couple of months they're like, "Hey, new election, fascist party, 20% of the vote," which is like, well, they didn't win, but it's a little more than I'd like.
Well, this guy, he's a restaurant magnate. He's a big restaurant guy. So what if he's like, you guess what, Italy, pasta is illegal to sell in the U.S. unless you have a permit. I have the only pasta permit now. Wow. But he won't do that right away. So he'll start with the ZD permit, and then he'll work his way up from there. Also, by the way, remember I said I had eggplant? I might have had beets. I looked at the menu and it said beets. So those are different, right? When I asked my friend, he said it was eggplant. So I don't know.
Well, your friend's stupid.
No, he's literally a food guy. He works in food. So that's
jeez, I wouldn't want to eat at his. I think I'd go in Tillman Fertitta over your friend if he can't even tell his beets from his eggplants.
But yeah, he owns a ton of companies and he's gonna step away from them. He's owned the Rockets since 2017, and he says he does not plan to divest from the Rockets, but he will not participate personally and substantially in any particular matter that has a direct and predictable effect on the financial interests of the NBA. So I don't know what kind of work he could do as the Italian ambassador. That could be like conflict of interest for the Houston Rockets. Like should we?
He's just every time he's just feeding Paolo 40 pounds of pasta a week. Well, Paolo doesn't even like Italy, so that doesn't work actually. Who's Italian in the NBA?
We're due for someone from Italy. Like
yes, Italian stallion.
We had Gallinari. He was Italian, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
If he's not
Gallinari.
Italian with that name, they're setting him up for failure.
We had Bargnani. So yeah, we're due for some freak out of there. There's Gabriel Procida. He's probably the most recent one. I don't know if I don't think he's played a minute in the NBA yet. Yeah, so he's not going to be running the day for day for the Rockets. And I was surprised. Rockets fans, they do really like him. They say he's been a good owner for them. They say he bad guy, great owner. A date for his Senate confirmation has not been set.
He's in the Senate?
No, they have to confirm him for the ambassadorship, for the ambassador position.
Okay. Guys, let me off. I'm scared. I'm not having fun anymore. Şengün triple double. That'll calm your nerves. Hey, the political world is crumbling. It's falling apart. All of the most evil people on the planet are colluding and just getting richer and more powerful every day. Şengün triple double. That's like a Tums for that kind of thing. It just soothes it all.
There were some protests going on in Turkey, and I'm pretty sure Şengün tweeted out in support of the protests.
That's based. That's more than you get from most people. Yeah, okay. 46.
Basketball Reference gives the Rockets an 81% chance of getting the 2 seed.
Okay. I give them a 100% chance of winning the finals.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah. I'm crazy. So.
Oh, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
You're off the chain right now.
Yeah. I'm pretty crazy. I've been watching White Lotus lately. I've never seen season 1 or 2, but people were saying season 3 was the best, so I convinced my girlfriend. I was like, let's just start with season 3. Cuz it's like it's an anthology thing anyways. It's good. I'm having fun. It's pretty fun.
I haven't seen any of it, but I've heard some crazy stuff.
It's definitely. Have you seen Succession? You're such a bitch. Oh my god, dude, fucking hell. But
Sneeze loading.
yeah, I can tell you're just fucking hiding from me. Succession, when you watch it, it makes you, or it made me kind of root for the rich people, even though, like, the whole premise of Succession, and White Lotus also, is that they're rich, they're the worst people on they're all horrible people, terrible, but I still end up, like, rooting for some of them, and so, like a waiter brings somebody food at White Lotus, and I'm just like, yeah, get out of here. Poor person. Nah, I'm rich too by extension.
Nice.
So
that's literally me in a year when I play my cards right.
When I play, hey, I'm keeping them close to I'm playing my cards close to my chest, and then I'm playing them right, and then I'll be ambassador to Italy too. We're planning some expansions.
Italy too. Which one? Where are they getting?
It'll mostly be the Mediterranean Ocean, but we could set up. We're gonna do a man-made island situation. We're gonna take a lot of sand from the Gobi Desert, and we're just gonna dump it in the ocean, and it should make an island.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Hey, all right. What are we doing? What are we doing next? The Nuggets. Let me see. 45, 50. Yeah, let's call it 46, just for fun. The Nuggets are 2-2 in their last 4. Beat the Bucks, beat the Rockets, lost to the Blazers and the Bulls. Jokic missed 5 straight games, and the Nuggets went 2-3 without him, including wins over the Warriors and the Rockets. Honestly, that's better than I expected, with how they were looking, over the course of the season. And so, losing to the Blazers, that's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Jamal Murray versus the Rockets, 39 points, 7 assists, 64% true shooting, 17 points in the third quarter. Changed my life. I love him. He's so good when he plays good. It's just one of the most fun, exciting guards in the league. 'Cause it's like, oh, that's a tough shot. Oh shit, he hit it, and then he does that until he has 40 points.
Yeah, and then Jokic came back, and he had 39, 10, and 10 against the Bucks, and he had that cool backwards pass that's making the rounds online.
Mm-hmm. Brooke Lopez on that pass killed me.
Because he looked the wrong way.
He immediately looked the complete wrong direction. It was just like, oh. Yeah.
It's because he was manipulated by Jokic. He's just that good. He's just that good.
39, 10, and 10, 70% true shooting. Pretty base, pretty sick. Bucks.
I like those all-white uniforms.
If it didn't say, Jesus, the 5280 thing, it is butchering the culture of the Denver Nuggets. There's nothing memorable from this time period because everything is just plastered with the fucking height of the city. It's stupid. If it was just numbers, because the graphic element of like the thermal imagery like topography shit, where it's like green and red and blue and yellow, that's super cool. I like that motif a lot, and I think that ties the elevation aspect into it well. We don't need 5280, dude. We just put the fucking normal numbers on the jersey, please.
Pretty big number though.
I guess, but like
it's kind of nice to walk into a matchup knowing you have the most numbers out of all the jerseys. Your numbers are more.
That's true. I guess mental edge. People, the other teams in the locker room beforehand. Oh fuck, they literally have double our numbers. Coach, how are we gonna do this?
You can't do anything. You can't unsew the numbers off the jersey.
But then the revolutionary head coach comes in and he goes, they don't have more numbers. They only have one number. They're only 5280. It's the same number over and over.
Oh.
Yep.
Or no, the coach says, this is golf system now. So closer to zero.
Golf rules. And then everyone bricks every shot they take for the next 4 quarters.
MPJ
who just commented
is
on YouTube. Fentanyl Jones. Oh, come on, man.
What'd he say?
He said He
Or-
live tweets the episodes. He comments.
Oh,
I
I
see
like
his-
that. I like that guy.
Orlando should break it up and send Franz to Denver. How topical!
Oh,
Fentanyl
okay.
Jones, sweet. Yeah, I'm down for that.
We forgot to do lobbyist requests up to this point.
Well, I'm thinking, because on Wednesday we'll probably do our top 20 players thing. I'm thinking we could do lobbyist requests. We could say, give us a question about one specific player, and we'll take one question for each player that is an interesting ask about them, and we could do lobbyist requests that way, and then we could have normal requests next week again.
All right. But yeah, MPJ is out of his shooting slump. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury since the All-Star break and says it's been affecting his balance on his shots. He has been shooting better, right? I forgot to write down his shooting.
I mean, it didn't really feel like it, but sure, I guess. If the stats say so, whatever.
Or maybe he just had one good game. I don't know. But that's all I have. For these chumps.
Yeah. Well, would you look at that? Peyton Watson against the Bulls, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks, 77% true shooting. Over the last 6 games, he's averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks on 64% true shooting. And over the course of the season, he's shooting 47% on corner threes. I'm sick of pretending like he's not good. The Nuggets got one, baby.
Calvin Booth Masterclass.
Calvin Booth Master. I do like him a lot. And for a team that has no good defenders, sometimes it's cool when he plays because it's oh shit, hey, it's not an automatic layup if they touch the paint. Maybe someone will block it. This is good.
He's pretty epic.
All right, that's it. Timestamp
Screw
it.
these guys.
You timestamp it.
51-24.
God, just say 51-30. Come on, we're rounders here. Jeez.
Well, that would round to 51-20, dude, because rounding is 5.
No, the options are 51 minutes even, 51-30, or 52 minutes.
Oh, well, then you round down to 51.
You know what? Whatever, man. The Lakers, 1-3
James.
over their last 4. They beat the Pacers. They lost to the Magic and the Bulls twice. Honestly, okay, sick-ass LeBron game winner. That's cool. That's one side of the coin. And then the other side of the coin is you are one LeBron game winner away from going 0-4 this week. And then the third side of that coin, I guess, is that you're a Josh Giddey fucking half-court buzzer beater away from going 2-2 this week. So there's 3 sides to the coin, and all of them are a 50% chance. So you guys do the math on that one. Regardless, I said it doesn't really feel like they're building momentum towards the postseason. It doesn't feel like they're awful or anything, but just the defense, we're slipping a little bit.
The motor's down.
Luka, I mean, he looks like a fixer-upper at this point. Looks maybe like Monty Williams, or not Monty Williams. What's that guy? Nico Harrison. There we go. Looks maybe like Nico Harrison was not right, but he could use his eyes to see that Luka was not in the best shape, I guess.
He could use a DEI it.
A DEI it? A DEI? There we go. A DEI it. That's good. Do you have any more in the locked and loaded in the chamber?
Well, now locked and loaded. God just gives them to me via the heavens.
Can you hear these sirens?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna go close the window. Talk about the DEI
It's not that
Lakers.
bad.
I'm sick of it. I'm not doing the Sex and the City episode again. This is a professional program.
But yeah, they're frauds who have been bullied by Josh Giddey 2 straight games. I don't care about frauduary. I don't care about the march of frauds. How is Josh Giddey steal the ball from you 8 times? Is because you're being careless, you're being reckless, and you're an idiot. But yeah, LeBron had the buzzer beating tip. Luka dropped 34. They beat the Pacers. And then so There's a do you know this Twitter account, Lake Show Yo?
Yes. Oh yeah. Devin Booker tweeted out a selfie of him.
Yeah, and they apparently he's 0-3, or the Lakers are 0-3 since his face reveal. That's what they said. So that was actually really bad luck for.
I feel bad for
everybody.
that guy because apparently him and Devin Booker are like they know each other. Like Devin Booker's given him tickets to games before, and they've like played video games online and shit. So like, it's just I don't know, weird to be like, hey, I'm kind of friends with this guy. I'm gonna make the entire, not the entire internet. I'm gonna make this full corner of the internet just abuse him for like 3 months. Just, hey, you're ugly as shit. Never forget that. That's a weird thing to do, Devin Booker.
It's just guys being dudes. They're just razzing him. They converted Jordan Goodwin to a standard NBA contract. Woo! And yeah, I wrote Stephen A. LeBron drama.
Did you talk about the Bulls game at all?
Well, yeah, I said they lost to Josh to.
It's the
Josh
realest
Giddey
hoops of all time. I mean,
in
Jesus Christ.
Fraudulary
I have
and the
never.
March of
I
Frauds.
feel so insane watching these motherfuckers turn heel on the Josh Giddey. Last 18 games, he's cooking, dude. 50% from 3. He's cooking.
I'm sure this will last forever.
Hey,
I'm sure this
okay,
will be-
sub 60% at the rim. 50% from 3. It's good. We're good, man. Pay the fucking guy.
Oh my god, and it's gonna be higher than it. I can't talk about
Yeah.
it right now.
The worst. Okay, so the worst timeline is elite play-in game that the team around him loses, where it's like 46 points in the play-in game. But they like you don't see a full playoff series of coverages or whatever. Yeah, that's the worst one. Because then, I mean, Karnisovas, he's already gonna get bamboozled, but like we're reaching record contract type territory.
See, well, why? How come I can never wake up to? Oh, the Bulls have surprisingly fired someone in charge. Like, well, I guess I get that I used to get that in like December or whatever, whenever they would betray.
I mean,
whatever
another
head
it's
coach
to do
they
it in
had.
March, guys.
But yeah, I mean, we haven't been worried about anything beyond March in years, in a decade. So not the same vibes. But fans, Lakers fans, I found out still hate Dan Hurley. They were celebrating him getting knocked out.
Oh, that's bizarre. Why do you?
Because
I mean,
he used them for leverage, remember? And then he like went on a press tour. They were specifically really mad about the press tour, about like he went on like Good Morning America or whatever, and he's like, my wife begged me not to take the job, and so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take it. And they're like, wow, we're the Lakers job. How dare you?
wow, fuck that guy. What a complete psycho.
Not a good coach for Luka.
Oh no, he'd be so upset. He would be like, I mean, he probably agrees with Nico Harrison.
Absolutely, he was a big Zach Edey guy. He said if Zach Edey's not a great player in the NBA has a problem.
Well, I mean, the NBA, there's a problem, I guess. What did my sister just send me? She sent me a 37-second audio message. What is her fucking obsession with audio messages? She's been sending me so many lately. Just text me. Damn.
I go through phases where I'm pro audio message, but
I record 3 audio messages a week. Well, 5 really. I'm sick of talking.
Oh, with poop check number 2. I saw
Yeah.
someone comment that on the video. It's so good. Poop check number 2. Oh, hey, can we wrap this up? I gotta go get filming poop check number 2. Oh, hey, me and Isaac are working on poop check number 2. Which players are taking the biggest poops in the Poopstern conference?
Oh, you know, Carson did. He restarted the beef. He just said he hated me in the middle of one of their stupid idiot lists.
I did see that.
And then immediately after he told a story about one of his friends jacking off. immediately after. He's like, I hate Jokic joestar. One time, my friend was jacking off, and it was just like, oh, dude, that's gross. I don't talk about that kind of stuff.
By the way, Turd Sesh did a video I saw recently, the longest wingspans in NBA history. Dwight Howard was on the list at 7'8". I saw that, and I thought immediately, 0 chance that's true. I look it up, 7'4" wingspan.
Yeah.
Wow.
They
Turd
got
Sesh has
tricked.
fallen. Turd Sesh has really fallen. Guys, unsubscribe from Turd Sesh. Come on. Can we get an unsubscribe train? 100? 150?
What was it? Vex Bolt's mass Turd Sesh mass unsubscribing. Oh my god. Don't do that to us, though. We can't afford it, guys.
No,
yeah.
that's.
If I woke up and it went from 5,800 to 5,700, I'd be like, oh my god.
I think we're at 6,000 now.
Let me see. 6,000 constituents.
Yeah, 6,000 constituents.
Okay. Hey, 6,020. Damn, this rocks. I'm gonna get dessert at dinner tonight just for that.
Oh, all right, guys. He was looking for a reason anyway. That was too quick.
Shut up. What are you?
What
you
are
have
you
nothing.
getting?
You have nothing to criticize because you never put yourself out there. You fucking stay tucked inside of your shell so that you're insulated from people laughing at you. But by extension, you never really form connections with anybody. And what we're left with is Brokeback Mountain. Damn, I'm about to rewatch that.
Gay.
No. Well, yeah, but it's cool.
What's it called? I get
Kissed a
dessert
man
all
on
the
the
time.
mouth.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well then, what?
Are you gonna get tiramisu?
Ooh, no, it's a Middle Eastern restaurant. I don't know what kind of desserts. And I'm going with a group. If nobody else gets dessert, I'm just going to be making it. Maybe I'll be like, waiter, to go, please.
Yeah, because it's the worst thing is when people before the meal say, I might get dessert, and then you're like, I might get dessert too, and then the whole time you're thinking, I'm going to get dessert, and then they're like, oh, I'm so full. I can't imagine
Come on,
eating
dude.
dessert
Who has ever
afterward."
been that full? Did you just do a man versus food challenge that you can't handle a piece of pie? Come on. Oh my god.
It is like you really do get new room for dessert.
That's what I'm saying. Family Guy has a great bit about that where it's like a cutaway gag and everybody's been ready to leave the restaurant for like 20 minutes, but there's a fat guy and he's like, could I see a dessert menu, please? And everyone's
Nice.
just like, but I don't remember the setup for it. Peter Griffin was probably doing something really funny, and then they cut to that.
What's funny, some people's reckless to others.
Okay. What are you fucking a Peter Griffin denier?
I just don't think he's a good guy. And I didn't
Okay.
like when Kawhi Leonard defended him.
Who's your favorite adult cartoon?
Adult cartoon?
Yeah, like serious, mature cartoon, like Family Guy.
One Piece.
Oh, that's stupid.
No, adult animation, adult American animation.
Yeah.
I would probably say Rick and Morty, but I haven't watched that in years. But I did really like it back before the fall off.
You're stupid. You're cringe. You're soy.
No,
Reddit
they
guy.
were they had some really funny stuff.
No, there was some good ones.
Demons, kill him.
Kill him. Fuck. What are we on? What team are we on? God damn it, dude.
Lakers.
Lakers. Do I have anything left on the Lakers? Let me see. LeBron, Stephen A. Smith beef. I already said I'm only consuming it from one side. I'm taking state propaganda. And then they blew a 5-point lead to the Bulls in 11 seconds. So yeah. We already did the Grizzlies, so we could do what? The Clippers next? The Little Brothers of LA, baby.
Nah.
104. Clippers. Oh shit, I typed it wrong, so it said 140. That's crazy. Oh my
That's
god.
nuts.
It's the craziest thing I've ever. I'm so crazy, dude. I'm wild. The Clippers are 3-1 in their last 4. They beat the Knicks, the Grizzlies, the Cavs. They lost to the Thunder. 8-2 in their last 10 games. Harden's last 10, he's been 26 points, 9 assists on 63% true shooting, 41% from 3 on 9 attempts a game. He beat the Zubats last 10 games, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 blocks, 62% true shooting. And then Kawhi Leonard, last 7 games, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 67% true shooting. He's back.
Are we back?
Yep.
Norman Powell's not fully.
Who cares?
Since he's come back from injury, 12 points per game on 53% true shooting.
Shit.
He was an all-star. He's got to get back to that. Is he rusty from injury, or is he struggling to find his place in a Kawhi-centric team? Find out next week on Day
Probably both.
But yeah, the game against the Knicks, I from all your big guys, that's probably like the best scoring breakdown you want to see. Although I think Zubats.
Do you have it?
That great. I didn't write it down, but everyone knows.
Cool.
Everyone
Thanks.
knows. It was a really good
Super
one.
informative.
It was a super good one because the New York Knicks are the biggest team in the country. So
Yeah, but I'm just specifically asking for the scoring breakdown.
Well, that's the problem with you box score watchers, dude.
You brought it up.
I can't just catch a vibe from a game.
I mean, God forbid a white boy catch a vibe, baby.
Why are you asking me for proof? I'm untrustworthy now, huh? Why are you on edge? It's because you're CIA. You are, not me.
Oh, okay.
Ben Simmons has been back for 6 games, and he went 3 straight of them without scoring.
Hey, Bill Simmons' son is named Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and he did the theme song for the Book of Basketball podcast. No, he says
Ben Simmons wrote that. Everybody.
No, he says shout out to Lukia. He's gonna juke ya.
Remember when Common did the All-Star intros and he did a little rhyme for everybody?
Oh,
Breaking you down with power and handles. Look out, here comes Julius Randle. And that was like
okay.
20 minutes of just doing
That's
shit
kind of
like
cool.
that.
Was that in Chicago?
Probably.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
Because that's the way I was raised on the South Side Safari, so.
Nice. Shout out to... don't shout out to Kanye, actually. He's been saying some crazy stuff. I don't know if you've seen that. He's kind of losing
if you get guys, you haven't tapped in. Kanye's wild now.
Guys, I don't know if you've really heard this stuff. Kanye, he said some crazy stuff lately.
But yeah, their only loss was to OKC, and so everyone loses to OKC. So you don't even feel bad.
Oh, well, not the Nuggets. They beat them twice, but.
Oh, well.
What can you say? But it's just Jokic. You got it. Harden sucks. Jokic is really cool and good.
Oh shoot! Okay, it's hard. It's hard to attack now.
Do you think Harden is a generational player? I got into this was a thing going around on Twitter the other day. I said no. Like generational
like peak
talent.
Harden?
Yes.
I'd say yeah. How many people could be generational?
I don't know. That was the thing. I'm very stingy with the title. I'm very stingy. And so for me, it was like, okay, LeBron, obviously, Michael Jordan, obviously, Kareem, obviously, then probably like Magic, Larry Bird, Steph, Shaq, Tim Duncan, maybe. But like, yeah, it's a pretty short list of guys for me. And I would also rate like, I don't know. I would like it if he got better in the playoffs.
If that's the criteria, then he's lesser than those guys.
But I will say, once in a generation, like combination of scoring and passing, it's just that like I do feel like there's such a big list of guys that you could be like, hey, these combination of traits, once in a generation guy.
I do think he's one of the most important NBA players ever because he's had some of the biggest like.
What's the opposite of a heretic?
A believer? I don't know.
He converted to heliocentrism. He showed the NBA it was possible.
Yeah. He was. They maxed that out with him. He was like the Westbrook 2.0. His jumper, his like pull up and step back jumper was stretching defenses to the limits. They were doubling him at half court. He averaged 36 over the course of the regular season, and
what a fucking nightmare.
What's it called?
I hated watching defense back then. Oh my god.
He's the one who I think opened everyone's eyes to deceleration being a physical tool. And yeah, he did get as close as anybody to beating the immortal Warriors team.
Yeah,
So.
I will say, like, the point, getting better in the playoffs, I'm not making the point he doesn't have a ring, so he can't be generational. Because, like,
Yeah.
I don't critique him for not beating those Warriors teams. It's just, yeah.
He was a playoff dropper individually, but he did drop to a level that was still better than most guys, but just not to his standard.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. And I reckon I'm probably in the minority. And honestly, he's about as close as you can get. Like, I think I left Kevin Durant off the list I named. I would probably say Kevin Durant is generational. But
Oh, Pete, that'll get people upset at you.
Every time I watch Kevin Durant, and especially every time I watch him in the context of, like, my anger about the Warriors shit kind of fading into the background of my mind, and I just get to watch him play, I'm like, yo, this guy is so good. This guy, how many people have ever been better than this guy at basketball? This is so sick. Yeah, and which we'll get to him down there. So let's do the Warriors. Let me timestamp this hoe. We got about an hour left, so I gotta go. Hour 15. I gotta record poop check
number 2.
Poop check number 3. Yeah, you figure out what number 3 is.
Oh God, I hope it's not spum.
Who's to say? The Warriors. 2-2 in their last 4. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Raptors. They lost to the Hawks. They lost to the Heat. Steph fell on his butt really hard.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It was crazy. I was like, yo, damn. If he was thicker, he would have. Are we lagging? What is this?
Yeah, we had a little lag moment. But
There's
yeah,
a massive difference between your picture and your voice right now is the thing for me. So it's just
it's tweaking out on mine too.
Okay, I think we're, as long as we can talk, I don't give a shit. Yeah, but
if he had more bunda, he'd be safer.
Hey, that's what Luka's trying to protect himself from. He's like, guys, I'm not just gonna lose the weight. I just have to get the weight to go to the right places. It's called padding.
Captain America, lose the shield. It's too much weight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you guys sound.
Hey, Iron Man, lose the suit. Okay, fucking psycho. I'm just really smart then.
Hey, Neji, lose the 364 palm rotation.
What the heck are you guys talking about? Hey, Gara, no more sand.
Lose the sand. It's getting in your shoes.
Yeah, but so I thought when I saw the fall in real time, I actually I was like, holy shit. It looks like he might be done for a while.
He's dead. He's gone.
Dead. He's dead from falling on his ass. So that's such a middle school thing. I heard about this guy. He jumped off a diving board, and water is like concrete, a surface tension, and his butt hit the concrete water so hard that he fucking died.
My brother went to camp, and a guy died from butt injury there.
Butt injury.
It happened at camp.
They had to call his mom in so that she could write his will down.
Yep, and his brother got his Xbox. We played it all night.
Yep. Yeah, but so Steph, it's just a bruise. He's on the road trip that the Warriors are currently on. He will probably return before the playoffs. Gary Payton will not, most likely. He tore a ligament in his thumb, and he's out indefinitely. And then they also got the hammer from the Miami Heat.
He can't play without his thumb? The guy barely shoots anyway.
That's what I mean, obviously I'm a baby. If I get a paper cut, I'm out of commission. I'm not doing anything. But when I saw it, I was like, yo, you could probably play defense with mittens on if you had to. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't that his nickname for a while, the Mitten?
oh, that is
'Cause-
a pretty fun one.
Yeah, because he's Gary Payton, or because Gary Payton's the glove.
Yeah.
But also
Just call
Ben
it the
Taylor would
condom.
call him. Ben Taylor would call him the Gauntlet.
That's cool, I guess. Yeah. But so he's out indefinitely, and then they play Miami, and they get the hammer from
He'd
from
be
everybody.
getting thumped.
Yeah, which
they
is
dropped
hilarious.
86, 112 to 86. It's like Orlando Magic game.
Like,
In
I
Jimmy's
get Steph's
return.
important, guys, but come on.
Jimmy had 11 points on 12 shots. Golden State never led in the game for only the 5th time in the season. All 5 Golden State starters, Jimmy, Gary Payton, Draymond, Moses Moody, and Podziemski, had exactly 2 points at halftime.
Holy shit.
It was the first time an NBA team had no starter score 3 points in a first half since New Jersey against Orlando on March 16th, 2012. Actually, I want to pull up that game and see
I'm
who
excited.
was possibly on that disgusting.
Who was on the
roster.
Nets in 2012? That's like Brooke
Is
Lopez.
this like
Jo-
Devin
is-
Harris still? Or no?
Is Joe Johnson there at that point? 2012. That's the last year of the Kevin Garnett Celtics. I'm pretty sure. So, God, look at us. We're fucking turd seshing. Yeah, but so just a hilarious outcome for the return to Miami for Jimmy Butler is that they just get fucking smacked. And they actually, he was a bitch. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mean like I don't mean like a crybaby pussy or whatever. I mean, they asked him stuff about Pat Riley and he was very matter of fact, very bitchy about it. He was like, I don't have shit to say to him. I hope he doesn't have shit to say to me. And then he get blown
Nice.
out. And so, yeah, I thought that was funny. Do you have the game up yet?
Yeah, okay. So the Magic started. We got Dwight, we got Ryan Anderson and Hito Turkoglu.
Oh, my God.
We got Jason Richardson and we got Jameer Nelson.
This is a modern offense waiting to happen, baby.
This an interesting team. And who's off the bench? Anyone interesting? Oh, JJ played 27 minutes off the bench.
Damn.
And Chris Duhon played 21 minutes, and Big Baby Glenn Davis, yeah. And then for the Nets, we're in Chris Humphries territory. Do people remember Chris
Oh,
Humphries?
I
Kim
forgot
Kardashian?
about him, dude.
Oh, it's bad. We got Sheldon Williams, we got Sundiata Gaines, Deshaun Stevenson, and Marshawn Brooks. Marshawn Brooks went 1 for 11 in this game.
Hell yeah.
Off the bench, the only guys that played were Johan Petro, Jordan Williams, Jerry Smith, Anthony Morrow, and Gerald Green.
Damn,
game
shout
was
out to Gerald Green.
86 to 70. So yeah, this was a good Magic team. They were 29 and 16 at the time, and the Nets were 15 and 30. That team would not win a single. This Nets team wouldn't win a single game in today's NBA.
They would get nuked by, like, just mathematically. The Wizards?
I mean, even if you took the worst team in the NBA today and said, play with the identical shot profile of this team, they would get obliterated.
Yeah.
That's like, if that's like we need what's the opposite of expansion? Can we cut a
Reduction.
team?
We need
Yeah,
to
we need a
consolidate.
reduction. We need a reduction.
2025 Chris Middleton would give the state of, Brooklyn, not New Jersey, I guess, at that point. They'd all have nightmares. They'd be like, you're telling me this isn't the best basketball player alive in 2025? It's like, no, he's just, that's just Bub Carrington for you, you know?
It's just Bub.
That's just Bub. Okay, you got any other shit on the Warriors?
Let's see. Oh yeah, so the last thing, they're the 6th best offense with Steph. They're the 30th worst offense without Steph.
Nice.
MVP? Maybe.
No, probably not.
This
probably Shai.
this year I'm a Steph MVP guy.
Nah, it's Shai.
It's
Hey, the
not better than
Wolves.
Steph.
Hey, shut up. I'm trying to talk.
Oh.
Yeah. Get fucking...
He didn't say I couldn't sing. Do you know that from Victorious?
Who says that?
I think Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay. It did sound like an Ariana Grande impression.
They said no one was allowed to talk, and then they all start singing. It was pretty epic because it was actually a loophole.
Nice. And then they all got locked in the trailer and had to spray each other with water.
Yeah, and they had to take off their clothes for Dan Schneider.
Yep. I know. You see.
That's
somehow
iCarly.
The world's gonna change for me and be so wonderful. The Timberwolves. 1-3 in their last 4 games.
Nice.
I don't know who they played though. I didn't write it down. Let me peep this shit real quick.
Oh shoot! This was the last team I got to before I fell asleep.
Perfect. They are 1-3. They beat the Pacers, they beat the Pelicans, and then they lost to the Pacers twice, and they lost to the Pelicans as well. They really haven't played that much since we talked about them last.
Yeah.
The Pacers game. That's the Obi Toppin game, the one before this previous one where the Pacers were healthy and just stomped them.
Ain't no stopping. Obi Toppin.
And he went off again. He had 20 points again on good efficiency. Yeah, 100% true shooting, 20 points for Obi Toppin in this second matchup. Halliburton, 24 points, 11 assists, 70% true shooting. I don't know. The Wolves, they had momentum for a second there, and I still think they're like a good playoff team or whatever. I would definitely pick them to win in the play-in tournament to survive that. But yeah, it's just the whole 13-0 with Randall in the lineup or whatever. It's kind of dissipated a tad.
Yeah, they've won only once since having a 7-game winning streak snapped.
Holy shit.
And
Anthony Edwards. So that's a 16-point loss to the Pacers. Anthony Edwards was minus 24.
Oof. Yeah, and in a playoff seeding battle, not the best time to struggle.
Yeah.
But the only other thing I wrote down is that Cat is selling his Minnesota home. He listed it.
Damn, that's
6
sad.
bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, 17,000 square feet.
The fuck do you need 9 bathrooms for?
Look it up. Look up Carl Anthony Towns' house for sale. It's a pretty big house.
Are you gonna
gym,
talk while I do it?
Yeah, gym, arcade, wine cellar, basketball court, movie theater, 10 fireplaces, golf simulator, indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool, and prominent artwork depicting Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Biggie Smalls, and Snoop Dogg. What a guy.
Oh, I can see the art in the... Hey, this is better than most rich people's houses. I'll say that much.
It was for $5 million. That does sound like a lot for $5 million.
Well, it's in Minnesota, and so...
Yeah.
I saw some people freaking out about that on Twitter, that one of the ladies from SNL has like a sprawling mansion in Kansas City, and they're like, there's no way the SNL money could be this good. And it's like, well, it's Kansas City, so it's like...
What do we know the SNL money?
Pete Davidson said they get $3,000 per episode on top of like being allowed to do whatever else they want. So they could write for other people, they could do endorsements, all this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
$3,000 per episode. How many episodes are there a season?
Let me see. How many SNL episodes per season?
It's really just you get paid in exposure, buddy.
Yeah. 20 episodes. $60,000 a year before taxes to be on SNL. Eat shit.
I don't know if that's... There's... Kenan Thompson is not making that, right?
Kenan Thompson lives in a little mushroom house out in the woods, so...
Oh.
And he owns it outright, so he's not really worried about that anymore.
Yeah, and do they really pull in that much in endorsement? There's the one girl I see on commercials all the time. I don't know her name, but that's crazy. I don't believe that. I think they're making single-digit mil.
Okay. Hey, whatever. It's not important to me. I don't care. The Timberwolves. That's pretty much all I got for them. Losers lately, but not as big of a losers as a lot of the other people below him. So that's good.
Not as big as those losers as a lot of others. These people below him.
Dude, I feel so. There's this guy on TikTok. He's got black hair and a shaved head, and he does those videos where he'll stitch it and he'll be like, "Do you want Cheetos or Doritos? 3, 2, 1," and then you're supposed to pick one, right? But he just goes, "I think I'll do both." And he talks exactly like I just talked the whole time, where he's like, "I think I would like Cheetos, and then also to have the Doritos next to in my mouth." Yeah, shout out to that guy. I think I'll do both. It's the funniest bit. It's not a bit. I would assume he's just recording videos, but I like it all the same. Who's after the Wolves? Is it the Kings?
It could be. Could be the Suns. I don't know.
120. I'm asking you.
Oh, should I pull up the standings? I'll do it.
The Kings. They're 1-3 in their last 4.
I'm on a goose chase, everybody. Okay.
They beat the Blazers. They lost to the Thunder, the Celtics, the Bucks. They're 3-8 over their last 11 games, and on pace for the exact same record the Bulls had in 2022-23. They are on pace to win 40 games. With DeMar and Levine on the floor. So in that 2023 season, the Bulls with DeMar and Levine on the floor, they were plus 0.8, and they allowed 110 points per 100 possessions on 54% effective field goal percentage. The Kings, with DeMar and Levine on the floor so far, minus 2.6. They allow 120.4 points per 100 possessions on a 57.6 effective field goal percentage. Those numbers are 12th and 8th percentile, respectively. So, not great. Oh, and then Domantas Sabonis had a quote where he's like, "I would really like this team to have direction. Otherwise, I'm going to leave."
Yeah, I don't know where he's gonna go. I saw a Pelicans fan say, "Should we trade for this guy?" Town Square.
Me, after I just doused my house in gasoline. Does anybody have a lighter? I'm looking for like an open fire source, please.
Town Square. That's all I gotta say. Oh, we
Carl Anthony Town Square.
Someone clipped our lag moment. They're like, clip that. They put the timestamp to the lag and the.
Hey, shut up, guys! You don't know what it's like to run a small business.
Yeah, we're literally small business owners. Actually, not even yet. We should be. It'd be smarter.
We should be. We're just fucking around right now.
But what's it called? Jake LaRavia. He is going to be. Oh shoot! I just had it in front of me. Oh yeah, he suffered a bone contusion in his left thumb after falling, and he'll be out and reevaluated in 7 to 10 days.
Nice. That's great.
Screw these guys.
22, 19, and 6 on 86% true shooting for Sabonis against the Blazers.
Wow.
He's back.
He's back.
Who's the worst player you would rather have over Sabonis?
Oh God. Sam Merrill.
You serious? Okay, let's say no contract. Let's say Sabonis could be your bench big.
Is he willing to come off the bench?
I don't know. I won't go that far. You have to roll the dice with it.
If he comes off the bench, I'd like him. As just like a spark plug scorer.
Let's
but
say
like
he has to start, but he makes not very much money.
If he has to start, like even if he's on $2 million contract, if he has to start, I'd rather have Sam Merrill off the bench than have him in the starting lineup. I'd rather have Bryce off the bench than have him in the starting lineup. Oh my God,
you're such a psychopath. Let me think. Who?
I'm just not interested.
Bruce Brown or Sabonis is a starter for $2 million.
Bruce Brown off the bench.
Jordan Clarkson.
I was just thinking. I think it's less harmful to have Jordan Clarkson off the bench because in limited minutes than starting and building your team around Sabonis. You're not gonna go far.
You're such a psychopath, dude.
I'd rather have Jordan Clarkson beat my weakness than Sabonis beat my strength.
Jordan Clarkson, 30 minutes a game from Jordan
Okay,
Clarkson.
well now it's like, hey, would you rather set on fire or poisonous gas?
I'm asking, and which would you pick? Telling you just how I feel, so wake up the members of my nation. Who's after the Kings? The Mavericks.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God. They've never been better, baby. 120.
He's back.
He's back. The most meaningful basketball of all time, Anthony Davis, back in the fucking lineup, baby. 3-1 over their last 4.
They won the trade.
They beat the Magic, the Nets, and the Pistons. I didn't write down who they lost to. They're 3-0 with Anthony Davis in the lineup. Najee Marshall against the Knicks.
Oh yeah,
38 points.
I haven't checked, but I know he's commented in the latest lobbyist request.
It's truly.
What do you guys think about him as the first option?
It's truly sadistic of us to not do lobbyist requests on the week where Najee Marshall nearly has 40 points. I mean, that is fucked up. And Mr. Peach Cream, I'm sorry.
But yeah, he dropped 38 on the Knicks and 22 in Brooklyn. And so I looked it up. All right, so here for new meta for all the gamblers. Najee Marshall's, I looked it up, he's from New Jersey. So all his family would have been in attendance at these games. So that makes sense why he scores. When Bryce popped off in against Miami and Orlando, it's because he's from Orlando. He's from Florida. So his family was at those games. So new meta guys, bet on guys when they're in their hometowns because they're going to score a lot of points based on these 2 examples. But yeah, they've been getting big-time bench numbers from Brandon Williams and Jaden Hardy.
Nice.
So that's a little bright spot. And then we got some annoying Mark Cuban quotes again. He said, "I fully expected to run basketball. The NBA wouldn't let me put it in the contract. They took it out. I thought the Adelsons would stick to their word because they didn't know the first thing about running a team. Someone obviously changed their mind." What a shocker. What a shocker, Mark Cuban. I'm sure you were completely blindsided by this. I'm sure Mr. Shark Tank businessman was completely shocked that a verbal agreement, a good faith verbal agreement, wasn't held up. We had a handshake, a verbal handshake. And then Mark
guy
Cuban
who went on the TV show whose job was to scam entrepreneurs to be like, hey, I want to fuck you out of $5 million in the long run for $200,000 up front. How's that sound? And the guy who's like, oh, it's Mark Cuban. He fucking makes the deal. Can't believe that guy wasn't more shrewd about a verbal agreement.
We should go on Shark Tank and say, for $40,000 a year each, you get 100% control of the podcast. And
hey, we got a new invention for you guys. It's called democracy, man. Let the people choose, and then they give up their fortunes. We make a heartfelt speech, and they donate all their money. But we're actually evil, you and me, and so we make off with all the money.
We live in Honduras like kings.
Okay.
Hey Sharks, we've got a brand new 3-step invention to perfect the podcast. My fist, your face, you hitting the ground. 40K. That'd be
hey
epic.
Sharks, we're the Lions, and so we're gonna be even more aggressive than you in negotiations. So you probably don't even want to start with us. Honest, just give us 40K each.
Well, imagine you walk into the meeting covered in blood, and you're like, I heard Sharks love chump. Sharks love this kind of stuff. I'm hoping you're gonna be attracted to me. They're just grossed out. Mr. Wonderful's like, kill him. Kill this guy.
Dripping in blood.
Where'd you get the blood? Don't ask question, Mr. Wonderful.
The lady who's always like, because I feel like all the guys are always mean, and then the lady is sometimes like, no, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. She's like, guys, it's chum. I'd like to see where this goes.
And then one of them would be like, "Well, so I'm not interested in
I think this is a terrible idea.
I'm not interested in electrotep wires, but where'd you get the chum? I could be interested in that. How did you get it in such short notice? Who's your chum guy?
This is a lot of chum. I go fishing all the time. This amount of chum on command, you'd really have something there.
Mark Cuban on being sad about the Luka trade. I just look at my bank account and feel better. Guy who was already a billionaire. Who
So
was
funny.
50 years, 60 years old.
The all of the working class Mavericks fans just like, oh, okay, so I can't do that. I'll go fuck myself. Sweet.
Yeah, I love that the Luka trade happened, and I'm still poor. That's awesome for me. Anthony Davis is playing the 4 again, despite the Mavericks having no healthy bigs. They're like starting Kai Jones, but he's not even fully playing.
He's good.
Jason Kidd on why Anthony Davis is better suited at the power forward. He has the advantage, no matter what for. He always has the advantage, and so I think Jason Kidd is like players coach. Well, he'll be a players coach for Anthony Davis, and he's just gonna let him play the 4 the whole time.
They should do that with Şengün. Just move him to the 4.
Well, then they don't have a 5 to
Who
work
cares?
for.
Oh, they have Steven Adams.
Yeah, I guess you know. Amen. Just put him at the 5.
Yeah, well, it's just he's way better when he gets to be bigger than his defender. That really helps his game.
And I gotta say, like, I guess you do get wear and tear guarding 5s, but like you have an offensive advantage on every 5 too, mostly with quickness.
Yeah.
And then Maverick CEO Rick Wells, the trust we have lost, we're gonna earn it back. We're gonna win championships. It feels like every week there's a new Mavericks front office member who's just saying the worst, something you don't want to hear. It's like
Maverick CEO Rick Ross. Shout out to all the pair, something like that.
We got him. We got Chairman Patrick Dumont, the ogre. We got the Adelsons. We got former owner Mark Cuban. It's just too many people who cannot shut up.
Yeah. Sharks, I got a new idea. No more Dallas Mavericks. But no Las Vegas Mavericks either. You guys just lose. We take it, and we're doing Jason Statham beekeeper vibes. So we're breaking in. I don't even know what he does in that movie. We're ruining all their files.
I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it.
You are such a slop fiend. Holy shit.
What? No, I hear it's like a legit good movie. I haven't seen any. Like The Big Picture. They love The Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper. You ever seen Transporter?
And by the way, Solo Leveling's not slop. You're still an idiot. I haven't seen Transporter.
I didn't even... Hey, that's you. You're insecure about it. I didn't even bring up Solo Leveling.
I know what you mean.
hey, guys. He's coping. All right. I'm done with the Mavs. Fuck. I have to pee. Do you want to pause or do you want to yap about the? Oh, I have so much written down for the Suns. Who do you have? Do you have the Blazers, Spurs, Pelicans, Jazz? Do you have a lot written down for any of them?
Well, I could talk about the Suns until you get back. No. Wait. What are the teams you asked me?
The Blazers, the Spurs, the Pelicans, the Jazz.
I could do the Pelicans.
Okay, do the Pels. Do the Pels.
All right. So they've gone 2-2 over the course of their last 4 games. They beat Philly, and this is one of the ugliest games you're ever gonna see. I didn't see this game, obviously, because I'm not a masochist. But the Pelicans started Kelly Olynyk, Keon Brooks, Yves Missi, Jose Alvarado, and Jordan Hawkins. And then Philadelphia started Chuma Okeke, Yabusele, Justin Edwards, Jared Butler, and Ricky Council. Incredibly rough game. Carlo Matkovic was the leading scorer off the bench for New Orleans. He had like 16 or something real low. And then CJ McCollum, he had another 40 bomb that he dropped on Detroit. He's done that 4 times this year, so he's not going out with the win. I don't know where we stand on CJ McCollum these days. He should probably just be fully rebranded to. He should just be like the highest end bench spark plug in the league, maybe. Yves Missi, 540 rebounds this year. He's passed Anthony Davis for the most by rookie in franchise history, which is kind of crazy. Maybe Did Anthony Davis miss time his rookie year? Let me pull up his stats because obviously he was like very skinny when he came, and he was still a little bit raw. But I have to imagine he was playing like full on starter minutes the entire time. Anthony Davis played 64 games and he played 28 minutes, but he only averaged 8 rebounds a game and 13 points. So yeah, it must have just been a rawness, and maybe it's also a play style thing because they were probably just less rebounds available back then. But that might be fan fiction too. I might be making that up. And Misi, okay, there's only like a 1 minute difference in the time that they played, so that makes sense.
That was really good. I agree with all that.
Zion will probably be shut down for the last 10 games.
Why? What the heck?
Nah, I don't feel bad about that.
What?
We're fine. He has he tweaked his back.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's all I got.
They gave up 134 points in back-to-back games.
Gross.
What the heck? All right. Let me timestamp this. Hope. The motherfucking Suns. Are you good, bro?
I'm stretching.
I'm stretching. Yeah, that's a stretch. Yeah. Bryce Sensabaugh over Sabonis. That's a stretch. Suns 3-1 over their last 4. Beat the Cavs. 3-1 over their last 4. Beat the Cavs, the Bucks, the Bulls. They lost to the Celtics. What do you think about the Suns?
They're back. It's real.
Nice.
They might beat the Wolves this year.
Right. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it'd be so funny if your take you just had to wait a second. The fuse was delayed.
We were a Ryan Dunn and Oso away. I felt it. Ryan Dunn dunked on Giannis. That was pretty cool. Epic. Devin Booker had a game winner on the Bucks.
Pretty cool.
And KD massacred the Bucks, 38 points. Ooh. And this has all come without Bradley Beal. Is he that destructive?
They're 12-3 on the season with Booker and KD in the lineup and no Bradley Beal.
That's just kind of mean. I don't even know if that makes sense. I feel like it's kind of maybe just mean.
Maybe he's annoying.
He can't be that annoying.
Maybe they're in the huddle and Bradley Beal's like, yo, look at this meme I found. And it's like Bad Luck Brian from like 2012 or something. It's like, oh. Okay, thanks, Brad. We're trying to win it. It's the middle of the fourth quarter. Why are you showing me this? And he's like, I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
I think he might be showing epic stuff. Like, check out... Oh wait, we like for a second. But I think he's showing epic stuff like check out my stocks. It's up. Check out my new invoice I got from Underdog Fantasy. They're gonna pay me.
Shit. Hey, yo, KD, did you see this crypto stuff? This is crazy, man.
Someone in the Orb subreddit said, "Should we start an Orb NFT?" Everyone's like, "No."
No. Should we do Orb in the style of Studio Ghibli?
Oh, and then last thing.
Oh, you're not on Twitter. Is that on Blue Sky? The whole AI thing?
No, but I saw Hassan complaining about it. So is it really like everyone's and people are posting
watching Hassan, by the way.
Yeah, cause not with my girlfriend's not. I am.
Yeah, it's for girls.
And I'm watching him to debate the screen. When he brings up his ideas, I'm shutting them down. I'm destroying them.
Hassan says, okay, obviously the sun is the center of the universe. You pause it. No! That's wrong!
Obviously, champagne socialist, of course. You guys really think that lifestyle is funded by subscribers? No, it's funded by the church. That's why he backs.
What would be the funniest thing for it to be funded by? I don't know. Like a protein powder, because he's so strong. That he gets $4 million a year from a protein powder.
That was so underwhelming.
Well, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking land the plane on every riff, dude.
Gambo Bomb. Colin Gillespie is probably going to be converted to a standard NBA contract by the end of the year.
Okay.
Well,
the fuck? Okay.
But yeah, everyone's posting Studio Ghibli pictures in their subreddit of their players.
That's stupid. It's crazy. I mean, I called you slot-brained. You're not even close to the average person. You are a savant in terms of consumption.
I've literally seen Orb. Not sure you would get a show like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, Orb plus Rick and Morty. You're pretty much a fucking PhD.
You
guy
never
at this
liked
point.
Rick and Morty?
No, I do like Rick and Morty.
Okay, I was gonna say
No, yeah, Rick and Morty. Like first couple seasons, Rick and Morty, unironically very funny. But yeah, like just the fact that people, I can make my picture into a picture, and it's drawings now, and it's like this took 8 gallons of water to make. The world is on. The world is on fire, and you're dumping gasoline all over everything. Hey, cool. I'm glad you guys got the picture. That's really good. Also, like, the Miyazaki thing specifically is so sadistic, just because he's always openly been like, hey, anytime a new computer gets made, I want to die. I hate myself, and I hate technology, and I hate being alive, and I hate AI. And now he gets to be the AI art guy, pretty much. That's what the computers decided.
Computer.
Okay, computer.
Well, what is that from?
It's from Radiohead.
Oh, that's the name of their album.
Yeah, it's like, hey, okay, computer.
I'm not a Radiohead guy. I don't get it.
It's like if Gracie, I don't even know Radiohead. I'm not a Radiohead guy either. It's kind of like Gracie Abrams, I think.
Probably like if Gracie Abrams was sad and singing
Is
about
Gracie
being
Abrams
disgusting.
not already sad?
Oh, but she's sad in a girl way. Radiohead is sad in like I'm falling down a wormhole way.
What kind? And so Gracie Abrams is sad over like a boy, or
Yeah.
do we know who the boy is?
Maybe. Maybe. Might have been Dylan O'Brien.
Damn, she fumbled.
Yeah.
She fumbled the bag crazy with that one.
I don't know. Two sides to every story.
I'd be writing sad songs too if Dylan O'Brien didn't want to hold my hand anymore.
Well, she's dating Paul Mescal, you know.
Dylan O'Brien nukes. Paul Mescal's on some like white boy of the week shit. And don't get me wrong, way handsomer than
He's
me.
Irish.
Ireland, it seems like, is kind of on some white boy of the week shit where it's like every annoying girl online is treating Ireland like it's just a farm for hot guys or something. And so,
Hey, do you know the clip of Ethan Klein's of Ela Klein when they're saying Palestinians are born and bred to hate the Jews or whatever, and they're all like, that's so crazy, and she's like, I mean, that's when you say they're treating Ireland like a hot guy factory. I'm like,
it's the difference. It's not just hot guys. It's a weird relationship. That's all I'm saying. I just whatever.
Banshees of Inisherin?
Huh?
Banshees of Inisherin? You seen it?
I do not think that's how it's in a Sharon. I'm pretty sure.
Oh shoot.
I was like, the fuck is this guy saying?
Sorry,
of Inisherin? Guys,
I don't speak leprechaun.
Clip that. Guys, clip that. Yeah, but so, you know who they
It's
don't?
good.
You know who's not White Boy of the Week?
Who?
Devin Booker. And Kevin Durant, and Ryan Dunn, and Oso Ighodaro. So the Suns are 5-2 over their last 7 games. They're 4-1 without Beal in the lineup. KD 28-5-5 on 70% true shooting, 56% from 3 on 6 attempts a game. Walking nuclear bomb. I love him so much. Devin Booker, 23 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds on 57% true shooting. Ryan Dunn and Oso Ighodaro went from 17 minutes per game to 27 for Dunn, and Oso went from 14 minutes per game to 26.6 over these last 7 games. Dunn is averaging 13, 6, and 2.4 stocks on 35% from 3, and then Ighodaro is averaging 6.6 rebounds, 2 assists, and is a team-high plus 69 over these last 7 games. So that's hilarious, and it's also good hoops. Yeah.
Why? There's jubilant yelling outside my window.
It's probably Paul Mescal.
Oh, he's a little bit
Open
of a
the window.
slut.
Does it sound like?
His thighs are always out.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien. He doesn't.
He's
have
probably a slut
to,
too.
He doesn't
I
have
don't
to
know.
do all that. Well, he is, but he has slutty eyes. Is what it is. He's got big brown
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, he's like Medusa. He's like the Medusa of our time. I got nothing else on the Suns.
I don't have anything else for any team for the rest of the things. So.
Who's that? Who's after?
The
Who's
Blazers.
next?
I didn't even write down what they went this week.
They went 1-3.
Okay.
I didn't write down against 2. The only thing I have one thing, but it's a really good thing. So it's actually quality over quantity. So no one's allowed to get mad at me unless you're into quantity over quality.
Okay.
You're crazy.
Hey, I don't care. It's okay.
In rim defensive field goal percentage versus expected,
Don't care.
Donovan Clingan is third behind Porzingis and Daniel Gafford and ahead of Wemby and JJJ.
Okay,
Elite
so
rim protection loaded.
1-3, they lost to the Kings, the Cavs, the Celtics, and then they beat the Nuggets.
Those are good losses. Those are
Right.
good losses.
Those are good losses. Yeah, I don't have anything written down about them. Shout out to Klingon. I saw some people. Taylor Jenkins would not be a bad hire for them next year. Now that he's a free agent, as long as he did. I mean, I don't know. The Rockets picked up Ime Udoka, so I guess anything's possible. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, well, he'll be coaching nobody, but we'll see what happens.
what do you mean about what does that mean?
There's gonna be nobody on the Suns.
No, the Blazers. Jenkins would be a good
Oh,
coach.
I'm thinking we're still in the Suns.
You're a ridiculous buffoon.
Well, what do you mean? Chauncey Billups actually got this team turned around and talked them into playing defense.
Chauncey Billups is coaching the Pistons, actually.
Oh,
Idiot.
well, now he's really not getting fired. But yeah, the Blazers. Let's get the season over for them.
Spurs 2-2 in their last 4. They beat the 76ers and the Raptors. They lost to the Pistons and the Cavs. Didn't write anything down about them either. But I'll Google Spurs news just for fun.
Okay, all right. Last night, Stephon Castle became the third ever Spurs rookie to record 22 points, 8 assists, and 11 rebounds or better. Who are the other two?
What was the stat line?
22 points, 8 assists, and 11 rebounds or more.
Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
Tim Duncan? No, David Robinson.
Kawhi.
Nope.
Tony Parker.
No.
Is it a big man?
Yep.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
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 He just had surgery. That's what the news pops up.
Oh yeah,
okay.
they fixed his arm. His blood clotting arm.
It's not letting me read it because I have an ad blocker on, so guess I'm not gonna read this then. But good for Wemby for getting surgery. That makes me happy. The 152. The Pelicans 2-2 in their. Oh wait, we already talked about that.
I already did it.
The Jazz 0-4 in their last 4. Lost to the Rockets, Grizzlies, Cavs, Celtics.
Hey, could you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you actually pull up the box score of the Jazz versus Rockets?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. Jazz score. Box score. Oh shit! I clicked the wrong link. Now I'm lost in Google's interface.
Oh shoot!
This is so annoying. Take me to ESPN, damn it. Golly. Okay, I'm on the Gamecast. I need to get to the box score. All right. I'm looking at the Jazz.
Surfing the web. Yep, and now scroll down to Bryce Sensabaugh
Holy
on the
shit.
Utah Jazz.
Keontae George.
Tell the audience what you're seeing. No, not Keontae.
17 points, 8 assists off the bench. He's a +9 in a 11-point loss.
Keontae George?
Yeah.
How many shots did he take?
11. 17 points on 11 shots.
What did he go on those shots?
5. I mean, he's a +9. Does it really matter at that point?
Okay, 5.
He's the only
that's not
player on
bad.
the team with plus minutes.
That's not bad. All right. Well, to read Bryce Sensabaugh's stat line. Well, let's let the
He was
people decide.
-1. Okay.
Well, okay, -1. It was probably bad lineups. Probably.
Well, I mean,
probably,
if
that's
just sharing
coaching.
the bench with
Well, plus minus is a coaching stat. It shows your competence in putting together a lineups.
Hey, okay,
But read Bryce Sensabaugh's for the people, the stat line.
Oh, 0 of 1 from the free throw line for Bryce.
Okay. Anything else there?
17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
Write that down, everybody. Let's see. Who's our newest lobbyist?
I think we got a guy named... Oh, damn it.
Luis Perez.
Yes.
Write that down.
Luis, welcome to the show. Write that down.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. What are we at? 150, 154? I want to hit a 2 hour. We got time. I want to make 2 hours here. What do you want to talk about?
Was that the last team?
Yeah, that's it.
Um,
What if we just started on the East right now? Just get ahead of it. Let's just knock out some of those teams. Let me see. Let's just Google news and see what's up. I have an ad blocker, so I'm not going to be able to. J.D. Vance blasts Denmark. Oh shit! In visit to Greenland with wife Usha as Trump administration eyes territory. What if instead of J.D. Vance it was J.O. Vance and he was blasting everywhere? You guys can decode that one.
are you spum talking again?
Hey, it's your mind, you know? I'm just setting up just setting it up.
We forgot to mention Brian Windhorst got caught up in LeBron's media tirade. He
did a J. Cole though, where he was like, did you see his response? It happened today.
Wait, did LeBron apologize?
No, Windy did.
Oh yeah, so I have it up right now.
All right.
Brian Windhorst responds to LeBron's comments. Because LeBron said he acts like he's my best friend. He's like a freak weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
And Windhorst said, LeBron doesn't owe me anything. I owe him a lot. He has been a great friend to my hometown and my alma mater. That I would stand on. Anything else I would never say or never stand on. And so I do think, and I think he's been like defended by everybody. And so I don't know if anybody is like really took LeBron's words seriously, but he did start as like LeBron meat muncher reporter, as in like I'm just reporting all things LeBron, but he hasn't been that for like 10 years.
Yeah, no, I don't identify that as his like thing at all. But I mean, overall, probably the best way you could respond to this to just be like, hey, he's right. You know, I just report. He's LeBron James, and I'm a reporter. So
no, he should have said, "I'd kill him if he said this to my face."
If he said this to my face, yeah, I think I have a couple of different strikes I would roll out. I've been taking some martial arts classes, so bare minimum, he's out a couple of weeks with like a sprained wrist or something.
Don't step foot in Nebraska.
Don't step foot in Nebraska, otherwise shit could get real windy, pal. Shit could get real windy.
Is he a real Omaha guy? He lives there, but like, how often is he there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but if he was really there, that's a thing.
Well,
people
he'd have
talk
to check
about,
in
right?
with me, so
There'd be a lot of sightings. I'll tell you that.
Windy's here, guys. Yo, get to the Canes down. Windy's here.
Do you know Caleb Heron?
Yeah.
He had Stav on his podcast once, and they were so funny together. And they were talking about Stavros Halkias, the Greek guy.
I never heard of him.
He's the Joe Rogan of the left, if you didn't know.
That's us. Shit, damn it! Someone beat us to it.
We're the Joe Rogan of the astronomically right.
Okay, all right. Wait, Bigfoot is in space, guys.
Caleb Aaron was like, nobody ever thinks they might have seen me. Like I have a very recognizable silhouette. And so
unfortunately,
really, I'm
the same way.
Yeah, they're also very tall. Actually, Wendy's not very tall, I think, but Caleb Aaron is tall. Not a lot of guys out there, but yeah, I think Windhorst would be spotted around Omaha.
You seem like you could blend into a crowd pretty easily. You seem like so paranoid that you might record these wearing a disguise.
I haven't been recognized yet.
Guys, if you think you see Pablo, just say hi, just to make sure.
Really do not. I will kill myself in front of you and put you in the note. I'll ask, oh, what's your name? And I'm putting it in the note. And I'm telling the news.
Yell wherever you're at. Say, "I State of the League podcast." Just yell it out.
I will ignore you and keep on moving. I will not acknowledge it. And someone. So who is this? Who's Lewinberg?
Lewinberg? Is that a patron or
no? This is someone wrote on Blue Sky. Josh. All right, he's a Toronto Raptors beat reporter. He said, the Taylor Jenkins firing is almost Luka to the Lakers level. Shocking.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's pretty surprising.
It's like, whoa.
Whoa, I got into a car crash. This is like the Titanic. It's a lot like that.
That's what, dude. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but it's raining. What the heck?
This is like the biblical flood.
But yeah, I can't wait till we get. Oh, he was the 5th longest tenured head coach in the NBA.
Yeah, he'd been around for a minute. I think
name the
before
four
him,
ahead of
was
him.
it Fizdale?
Maybe.
Take that for data.
Take that for data. Who's the 4 longest tenured ahead of him?
Malone.
Yeah.
Spoelstra.
Yeah.
Popovich.
Yeah.
And when did he take over?
I don't know.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Nice.
Oh crap! LaMelo's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that sucks because the Hornets, they were gonna make a push.
This could have been a big year for them.
I might swear, have you heard that song?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was a huge one. It was a big one.
What do you mean was?
Oh, it's kind of over.
No, it is. It's a big one.
And he went on Neon Stream again, and he kind of acted big time, as if Neon didn't save his life.
You gonna act fucking Hollywood to Neon, dude?
Come on, dude. You're not bigger than Neon. Which, by the way, I thought Neon was actually Ronnie 2K's son. I didn't know that was a joke.
I'm thankfully you're one tier above the online that I am, so I've never heard any of those words in that order.
Yeah, you don't watch Kick because you're afraid of the truth.
New headline: Hillary Clinton blasts Trump. There's a lot of blasting going on in the news today. Blast Trump officials over signal text mess. Hillary Clinton is mad that some messages got out about some stuff. That's There's nothing funny about that at all, actually.
Well, she's like, wow, you did the same thing as me. I'm pretty sure he's done that same thing like constantly. Like these constantly on that was like a fake scandal. That was ridiculous. But she sucked anyway.
And there was the guy, apparently the guy's like IDF pilled or something. The guy who got accidentally added to the group chat. I don't know. Nobody online was happy with him. Everybody got upset for different reasons.
All
the fucking news is about Trump. Can I just get some good stuff? Let me Google good news and see what happens.
Good news? All right, I'll look up the best news.
Okay. Food for thought. All good news with top 4 performers. I don't know what that is. NFL's worst kept secret is good news for New England Patriots. What went right this week? Oh, this is from Positive News. Positive.news, I should say. The UK government put nature on the school curriculum. I don't really care about that.
How do kids learn about nature?
Put them out in the woods.
Put them in the trees. Give them a beehive. Each child will have a beehive that he must maintain.
A beehive?
Yes. You learn about the importance of the beehive to the ecosystem.
Neurodivergence enjoyed a big screen moment. Radical, poignant, vast, and strange. Just a few of the words used to describe The Stimming Pool, the first ever feature-length film made by autistic directors.
That's not true.
I mean, yeah, that's... Now that I say that,
Tarantino's made like 10.
James Cameron's like, I made this submarine. Do you know that?
Yeah.
I invented this submarine to go down to the Titanic so that they could fall in love.
Pretty sure Kobe won an Oscar.
Yeah, he doesn't get. I'm not giving him the tag posthumously.
He's definitely got that tag.
What's next? What's next on good news? Megacorps mapped out a path to nature-positive farming.
Oh, I believe those guys.
Some of the world's biggest companies are backing regenerative farming in a major new drive for nature positivity in the food and drinks industry. This is definitely not just motivated by like smaller or bigger margins.
Have you ever seen that clip, the British news clip, where I can't even remember the full context, but they're arguing like trees versus concrete for some reason, and then the guy's like, "What's wrong with concrete?" And he's like, "Trees are regenerative, concrete's not." And then the guy just like stops talking because he got pwned. It was epic.
Who was on crack? That's a Stephen A-ism right there. And then that is one time he got Max Kellerman to shut up in that edited clip.
Who can in the off season? Who can we get? What do you have? Do you have anyone following you? Who can we get to talk about Stephen A's presidential chances?
Liv Agar.
Yeah, I was thinking, does Emma Vigeland follow you or no? Do you know Emma Vigeland?
How the hell do I spell that name?
I think Vigeland, and I think she's into basketball as well.
Emma Vigeland. That doesn't pop up at all.
Vige.
Oh, I typed it just Vig, not Vige. Sorry, guys. Emma Vigeland. It's loading. No, she doesn't follow me, but I'll give her a follow. I'll give her a shout first. Long story short, I'll just DM Hassan on TikTok and be like, "Hey,
he is
loser."
not gonna do that.
No, he follows me on TikTok.
Yeah, he's not gonna come on here.
Why not?
No, I don't. He only.
We
goes
are
on
the
big,
people.
Big time.
If he doesn't come on here, Ethan's right. He doesn't care about the working class.
Whoa.
He's distanced himself from the struggle of the working man. Us, the working man.
What's her she probably isn't on Blue Sky. What's Liz from Truanon?
I have no idea what her handle would be.
You know
Let me
her?
see.
I think she's also into basketball.
I'll
Liz
do
Franchot?
True Anon Pod by Liz. I'll give her a follow as well.
Yeah, Liz.
Oh, I just saw
Liz
one of her
Franchot.
tweets the other day without realizing it was her. I can't click on the link to her name now because I clicked following. That's insane. This app is deteriorating in front of me. Yeah. Okay. What are we at? 207?
Yep.
What do you want to do?
I'm okay ending.
I'm
Do you
good
want?
calling it. Patreon.com/State of the League. We'll have a great new episode up tomorrow. It'll be funnier than this one. Be better made. I'll be able to review a Middle Eastern dessert, hopefully.
Oh.
And I saw Black Bag. That was really good. I liked it.
It was yeah, I already told you I saw Mickey 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Bag was sleek, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was a great spy movie. I was like, damn, they really be spying and shit.
Yeah.
They think he's not watching. He's watching them.
That's literally me sometimes. I'd be on my spy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like they think I'm not lurking, and then I'm like, yo, I see that. You think I don't see that? Wow.
Yeah.
Snakes in the grass, man. You gotta watch out.
Snakes in the grass in Nairobi. Watch out.
In Nairobi, David Robinson, Navy Admiral, probably traveled around. How much do you travel with the Navy? A lot? You're on a boat all the time?
There's a lot of water.
You could be anywhere, man.
You could be in any point of it. In the North Sea. Heard of it?
Yeah.
It's the roughest waters in the world.
Crab fisherman.
A day! You wouldn't last a day in the North Sea.
You don't know. Maybe I like getting shook around like that.
Oh, okay. Is this go back to SPUM? What's going on?
You keep
Dave-
putting that on.
Basketball is an endurance race. Whoever's got something left to give in the fourth quarter wins. Up tempo means I'm gonna run you into the ground.